forward and what they need to get today. But the main thing is both of them need a win here.
Absolutely. K-Dop with the shot right out of the gate. 6 seconds in. K-Dop off the pass from Fairy Peak.
And all it takes is 6 seconds and a solid kickoff. What a great pass as well. Not even caring about the goal.
Was the sole man back for Mouse there, making that defensive stop. Ooh. And the shot from Tigre as well.
What an impossible angle coming in from the wall. He just kept challenging and won it and still managed to get the flip.
Zero boost turtle.
Going off of the wall.
To the side. Alex now off the ceiling. K-Dop and Fairy both up for it. Tigre, the shot. K-Dop couldn't get back to it, and a lot will be able to secure it.
Tigre, the man of the match so far, a little bit of a double commit. I thought K-Dop could have saved it right there, but he accidentally flipped. If he just double jumped, maybe could have gotten a demo there, opening up so much space, but nobody there to put the finishing shot in. A lot with a great interception off of the cross. Puts another one in for Mouse.
And that was a brilliant read there by a lot. He sensed Scrub was going to go for that infield pass, cuts it off, and is able to pass it to himself.
Not really communicating. We saw Fairy Peak get a little pop on the ball, but maybe he wasn't saying that in comms.
And there, a miss on defense. The shot was essentially faked coming into here. That must have thrown off the defense here.
Maybe he was going for a double hit. I'm not sure. Oh, K-Dop going for a little bit of a miss. That was a bit awkward.
So now Vitality within 1, final seconds ticking off the clock.
They just got to keep it up.
And they can't do it. Alex puts in an insurance goal with 1 second on the clock. Mouse up by 2, and they take it to Vitality in game 1.
Honestly, I'm not even sure if that was completely planned. Just trying to stall time as much as possible.
Alex jumping to it, clears it upfield. K-Dop with the stop. Fairy with the follow-up, shoots it, and he finds his mark. Vitality on the board first.
Look at this pass from K-Dop going in for a challenge and manages to hit it off the ceiling. And Fairy Peak with such speed beats out all the defenders.
We're in the same socks right now. And now Scrub off the backboard to K-Dop, and K-Dop sinks it. Vitality up by 2.
This pass from Scrub winning against Alex, just completely beating him and still getting the cross in the corner. K-Dop there on the receiving end to hit it, and he managed to keep the lead somewhat close.
And still not out of danger. The follow-up from Fairy Peak off the pressure from K-Dop. Vitality scoring 3.
Hitting the top of the box, we've talked about it over and over again, and that actually hit the crossbar as well and popped out perfectly for Fairy Peak.
Up by 3 under 2 minutes left. Fairy off the backboard, jumping up for it. A self-pass, he gets the goal. Fairy Peak with the hat trick.
Vitality just abusing the upper part of the map right now, just where it bounces down completely, and Fairy Peak with just a great read.
First touch. We saw Fairy Peak go all in on that shot, and after he missed, it was a wide open counterattack opportunity for Mouse.
It might be too late here. They got 40 seconds left. A lot just managing to carry it in. Like you said, the over-aggression got him there. Fairy Peak, the man with 3 goals this series, really being the shot taker.
And another one going by for Mouse. They're within 2, 23 seconds left, within the realm of possibility.
I mean, they're definitely making it close. Alex here with a great shot after a Lots challenge there, honestly.
Tigre back down. K-Dop pops it to himself. Flip, reset. Going for it, and oh my, K-Dop! He can't be stopped with the flip reset.
Just completely denying the enemy team of any chance with this unreal goal. Upper 90s, flip reset.
Looking for that pass from Tigre. K-Dop shut it out. Pass down to Scrub. Scrub putting it by the defender, and Vitality strike first.
The midfield passing from K-Dop just pops it perfectly in the center for Scrub. This is the passing that we see over and over again from Vitality.
Taking his time. Pops to himself. Pass over to K-Dop. K-Dop back to Scrub. Scrub is taking the shot. No one home. And the 1-2-3 passing play from Vitality.
This is unreal. And Fairy Peak, you see him in the back of the net getting 2 bumps there, just having to go at a lot.
Plays happening, but like you pointed out, in net, I believe it was Fairy Peak locking up the defender.
Right.
And now a demo on the other end. Mouse get back into it. They answer, now within 1.
Listening to Gibbs trying to take out some teammates of the other side, and that's going to do it. If you can just take out the proclaimed better team in this situation, is being aggressive as well.
Now pass off the backboard and finding his shot across the net. Alex tying it up off the pass from Tigre.
Tigre with the patience and the control from the allot pass. Everybody getting involved here. And Alex coming through with a shot.
Back in time to make the save. Final minute of gameplay now.
But the pressure's still on.
And a miss there. K-Dop forces it through on the goal line. And Vitality take the lead back.
Shot after shot. Fairy Peak with a great block. Did you see that dunk? Managing to set up a perfect...
Has kept this series close. They have been hanging with Vitality. Now they need one. But Scrub turns quickly off that challenge, hitting off the ceiling, and Scrub putting in an insurance goal for Vitality.
Really comes down to this challenge here from K-Dop, winning it completely over the opponent. And Scrub Killer has the patience and the mindset.
Again from Scrub. And now the pass over to Scrub. The shot! And K-Dop with the dunk on the goal line. A ruthless play from Vitality.
Just challenge after challenge, K-Dop is winning these, and just the dunk using his flip.
So that's not a lot to work with. And now Scrub Killer, can he get around it? Trying to, he rolls it off the lip and in. Scrub Killer getting the second goal for Vitality.
I did not think he was going to be able to get this angle, honestly. I'm not even sure how this went in. Scrub Killer just getting around the ball perfectly enough. We saw them last game where they were strong, but Fairy Peak trying to run away with something again here, putting a third goal in for Vitality.
You can see a lot trying to slow or get the pass into the middle, but Fairy Peak had the read the whole way. Fairy, center ball broken up by a lot. This time, the read predicted by a lot, and he gets this goal, getting Mouse on the board.
Completely doing what Fairy Peak just did, intercepting another pass and just cutting off for Mouse, trying to respond. And we've seen Tigre in the past. We know what he can do. We know what a lot can do.
The pinch from Vitality. We talked about the explosiveness. Look at this explosive play.
Oh my god, that is, you know that's calculated as well because you saw both of them.
Vitality struggled in game 1, but ever since they have just found their stride. Fairy going for the double tap. And look at that, hitting his shot over and over. Fairy has been out of this world.
At this point, it's just a display of skill, spinning before hitting the ball.
Metza had to go for a read off the backboard. Center ball, now a breakaway opportunity for the Bricks. Cookser just taps it in, and Mystic with the secure.
The steal, James. It was the steal, but everybody from TSM getting so aggressive. At that point, if you're throwing everybody forward.
And Cookser now getting a shot towards net, saved. Now a breakaway opportunity for iIgnite, and he ties it up for TSM.
Doing the exact same thing, but this time it was a save from Metzanaris with a huge clear as well. Not only did he get the save, but he managed to flip into it and clear it all the way forward for his teammates.
But TSM not letting anything by. A demo this time on net, and Cookser will get credit for it, but what a demo!
If you keep onslaughting and nothing works, sometimes all you gotta do is just take out the demo like you saw Mystic just going for him.
His mark couldn't do it. Speed with some time, going for a dribble here. Air dribble, the flick, and he finds the upper 90! An incredible shot! Spectacular from Speed.
Flipping around and also using his flip still. He just jumped once and got the upper 90.
TSM couldn't connect.
The player we just saw the interview from is coming in again with another counterattack, and this time Speed's got an open net to shoot at.
Mystic with that center ball over to Speed, and Speed making himself known. He had 0 having a step-up game. And now Cookser with the dribble puts it into the middle. Mystic finishes it off. The Bricks are running away with this one.
All Cookster needs to do here is just win this challenge. He takes it slow and power slide.
Oh, that power slide.
The finesse on that. And he just needs to get past one of it. He didn't even need to be right.
They're also fighting for an opportunity to win a trip to New Jersey. And now quickly off the bat, TSM with possession, making the passing plays happen. They strike first.
Hopefully regrouping, but Remco dished a great backwards pass to Metzanaris, perfectly timed and directly to him between these teams. It's not as dominant from the TSM we've seen before. Maybe it's because the game is coming to an end. But now, Remco just coming out of the blue with a shot here. With speed, unfortunate miss here, and Remco is able to capitalize.
And Remco finding an accurate shot as well. Mystic in net. Now Mystic taking the ball up the side, gets his flip back off the roof. And the shot from Speed. The ceiling pass from Mystic connecting with Speed. That's a play from the Bricks.
What a pass from Mystic, keeping it so close to him. The ball was almost constantly touching his car, but he maintained possession. Everything in the goal besides the back of the net.
And the flick pass and off the crossbar. It was bouncing down. It wasn't in. But the scrambling defender accidentally hit it in.
See, this is what Metzanaris wishes he had whenever he got that shot. The bounce down, it wasn't in, but somebody from the other team.
For TSM. And like you said, though, that was an incredible pass from Mystic, but Metzanaris gets back on the board, tying it up for TSM.
Answering back from the unfortunate miss here. What a bounce off of that corner. And Metzanaris is so fast to read it. Uses the bottom of his car because he knows if he hits it.
Opportunities. And now, rule number one, not being oh my goodness. A rule number one into a goal.
Look at this from Speed. He just touches it so softly and manages to keep following it. Chance.
And now a save from Mystic. Heroic goal line defense. The pass into the middle. The shot from iIgnite with 3 seconds left, tying it up.
3 seconds left there. They stay in it. iIgnite with a great shot, with a solid pass.
And now Mystic, shot towards net. iIgnite has to save it. He does. The bump from Mystic, follow-up, and it finds its mark. Speed in overtime, winning it for the Bricks.
Just complete chaos all around the field. Mystic gave the bump on Metzanaris and trying to just affect their defense.
Best of 5. Both looking for 3 wins here. Salva puts into the corner, and the follow-up from his teammate. The shot, it's blocked by Tadpole, and the follow-up from Bluey is good, and that's Barcelona with the first goal.
Product of poor clear. Alpha into the corner. Tadpole tasked with the save, and he's just coming in too hard out of the corner. That's the difficulty of trying to clear the ball as you're going across your net. Triple trouble in the corner, and they leave Ronicky alone in the net, but Bluey didn't have any passing options, so they just had to clear the ball away, but they missed the clear off the back wall. I say it's easy to clear them off the back wall. Well, it's not always.
It's a simple fundamental for professional players, but never an easy thing, especially as Tadpole had to get up onto the wall. He wasn't on the wall already. He had to jump up there across his goal.
Product of triple trouble trying to force something.
Barcelona up on offense again. Alpha beating 1, now beating 2, putting it in by himself, making him look silly in the corner, and it's 3-0 for the Soccer Boys.
And Ronicky can't follow up. Alpha gets a great bounce, and I believe he was also expecting the man challenging out of the net for Alpha to continue that push.
Corner. The ball has spent so much time in the blue. Crosses the line for just a moment. That shot from Bluey is just in. 4 goals now for Barcelona in game 1.
Double commit. Tadpole, and that was Cassio, guilty as charged. Just a nice tip from Bluey as well.
It's against a team you've got to find a way to beat 3 times now. Bluey over the top, 1 Tadpole dumping it into Ronicky, and he finds the shot, a nice infield pass, and that's a good start for Triple Trouble.
Good start is absolutely right. It's a tough ball for Bluey to handle. It gets a weak clear, but the pressure from Triple Trouble is what matters. How about Ronicky coming in so quick from the midfield line?
With 10 seconds remaining, Barcelona chalk this one up for a win, start to get set for game number 2.
Yeah, really just not enough boost in the tank. They'll get one at 2 seconds, and it's actually quite a banger of a shot from Cassio, 104 into the back corner. And just a beautiful pass from Tadpole, and there is no chance for either of the Barcelona defenders in the net to stop that one. So back on their own sidewall. And this is the first opportunity to break out, and here they go.
Okay, so the defense Wide on rotation. Tadpole's able to pinch it around the post to get it in. Triple Trouble's on the board first.
Yeah, they missed the challenge. Alpha gives up the space and just nobody back home fast enough to stop it.
Boy past 2 now. Cassio's able to recover on the wall, gets it out to Tadpole. Nice infield pass, and it's good. 2-0 now for Triple Trouble.
Great cross for Triple Trouble. They steal the ball away from Bluey as he comes off the sidewall. The follow-up from Devo, in the midfield is too slow. And just Tadpole puts it right back into the middle of the field.
Line offense, but Roniki's there. Now they'll put it back into the orange. Advance back up on offense once more. Roniki beating Devo and putting it in himself. A nice play. Roniki gets Triple Trouble up by 3.
There's definitely pressure as well coming out from Tadpole in the midfield line on Bluey. And Devo just can't get that ball through. Too much.
Him beat, but now up against Tadpole, who loses this one. Constant back and forth exchanging of contact. Finally, Alpha finds a dunk over top, but it might be a little too late with only 12 seconds left.
Definitely for me. Bluey goes right through one, and Cassio just misreads the clear a little bit, expecting it to bounce a little less.
Alpha now by himself through the air. Roniki was able to challenge.
What
Devo
a bump!
Back in, a miss in the bump.
Oh my goodness!
Devo puts it in, and that's Barcelona on the board.
Oh, it came out of nowhere too. Alpha, he just straight lost the air dribble, fell into the net, came right back out, and Cassio was not prepared for that one, and apparently neither was the rest of Triple Trouble.
Earlier on this very map. Doesn't quite work out the same. The bump comes through, though, and the shot's there from Devo. He just falls upon him, and that's Barcelona with the lead.
And Devo was just patient. He was waiting to see what happened here in the corner. Has to respect the clear from Tadpole, and Alpha. Kind of the same thing, just throws the ball into the corner.
Finding a goal. What has been one of the slowest game ones of the season. Turbo pulls it off the wall, has to cross his own goal, and Metzenaris will punish him. The defense not quite set up there, and Turbo Pulse's touch gets capitalized on.
Yeah, he did a pretty decent job of keeping the ball close. He actually was able to speed up and catch up to that second challenge. He didn't even put it wide to the right side. He missed it short, which was surprising.
Yukio out to Turbo Pulse looking for the infield pass, and they'll connect on it. iGnite not quite able to block it, and that's Dignitas with their first goal of the series.
Nice touch from Yukio here in the midfield, getting up that sidewall, beating Mets to the ball, and iGnite trying to cover up. But again,
iGnite up. Gets it over to the side. Yukio beating one, and now the ball all the way down towards the goal, and just actually in on a long shot from his own territory. Yukio makes it 2-0.
Yeah, this is just Remco caught well and truly off guard on the midfield line because, 90% of the time just kills that push. It makes it that much harder for TSM to break down that early lead, but they'll get it right back.
And man, old ghosts haunting Dignitas from the beginning of the season. Yukio looks for the pass, and Violent Panda and Turbo both go up, leaves the back completely open, and iGnite's able to get their first goal. TSM now. Remco now. Looking for plays. Metzenaris with the pass across. Remco's too far up, and iGnite, though, finds the pass. All the attention there on Remco, and iGnite's able to use the screen.
It is absolutely misdirection. It's a touch. They have to see if Remco is going to touch that ball back to the midfield line or if he's going to let it go and go for a bump.
Well, they're able to skip that bullet, and now possibly a disastrous kickoff of their own. Are you kidding me? 4 seconds into overtime, and Violent Panda scores.
Well, Cheetah right over his head. Remco for boost in the corner. We were just talking about that yesterday.
Just talking about this yesterday.
Back wall. And that meant TSM had a little bit of room to work with just outside the box, but it'll be Remco through one in the midfield and right into the back.
Well, look at this challenge. Remco sets it up for himself and then immediately back in the air, beats Turbo, pulls it to the ball, and sinks it into an empty net. TSM.
A lot of space for TSM, again being allowed in the midfield. Lets Dignitas off the hook, and nobody actually is able to come up with what I thought was going to be a routine clear coming out of the net.
Yukio is able to set this one to Violent Panda, and then two players committing on that one. The double commit leaves the space open for Turbo.
It was Remco. He was on the back.
Yukio got up very quickly, beat the inbound rebound. Here comes Violent Panda with a shot. It's off the bottom corner. Now Turbo pulls it in for the follow-up.
I thought he got it.
Gets it in. That's Dignitas with the lead back.
Thought Remco was going to be able to pull this one back from the brink, but Violent Panda, he'd love to have it back just to make sure he put it on target, but they're happy with a tough stop, and it pulls one defender out.
Turbo Pulsa into the midfield. Violent Panda with a shot, a nice pass play, broken up by the defense, and oh my goodness, what a recovery. Turbo Pulsa passes it back to Violent Panda, and he tucks it in.
And how about it? It's not even a bad clear from TSM, but the reaction from Violent Panda to stick with that touch.
on the rotation, but nothing really for Fruity to go at. Farah's challenge lost to Alpha. Bluey shot in, off to the corner, and Barcelona strike first.
And Bluey just excellent placement here on this shot. Chaussette trying to get there in time. You see him picking up that corner boost just a split second too late, but Bluey.
Nothing good just yet. Alpha catches this one, has Fruity to beat. Alpha 54 does it himself from midfield. What a catch.
With such a fast flick here, you see him perfect first touch, dribbling it by two defenders, and then blasting it to the far post.
Also kills that to PSG's half. A high touch from Devo. PSG with Farah gonna take advantage. Off the corner, they stay in it.
PSG getting within one. This was a massive goal. Farah, he has been a striker all along. That time getting a little bit of help. It looked like it pinched off, but they'll take it. Now within 45 seconds left. PSG can do it.
And the reset off the kickoff helps as Farah wins on the cheat. Chaussette scores. PSG tie it with 40 seconds.
Just seconds later on the kickoff, Bluey getting stuffed by Farah. Chaussette racing to it. He had just 12 boost.
You said it, James. Massive effort from PSG. 2 goals in the span of 5 seconds. Pass to Farah. Shot in for PSG. They take a lead.
Farah, the captain, again coming up big for PSG off the perfect pass from Chaussette. But look at that strike, Farah.
Chaussette probably looking for a pass to Farah on the play. Just a little too much juice. How about Devo for juice? 1-0 for Barcelona.
Devo off the backboard. That's something we've seen him do so many times. The perfect read. Fruity couldn't get the deny.
Isn't there on the shot that mattered most for PSG in game 2. Barcelona, they score on the transition. Bluey forces his way through with 6 seconds left.
And Barcelona, they did not tilt this game. They kept their heads in it and closed this one out. 6
seconds left. Farah,
yeah,
he had space in the attacking third, and he hit it just high above the crossbar off the kickoff. Chaussette can't get back. Alpha, credit on the goal. Barcelona on the board.
Alpha just getting a 50-50 here with Chaussette. Chaussette chose not to flip. Had he flipped into that, difficult situation for PSG, but it's making the series much more interesting.
Oh, Chaussette, he able to flip it in. Tie game quickly for PSG.
Chaussette making quick amends for the last play. Look at the first touch control. It's so easy to let that ball hit off your hood and roll away.
Blue half. They've had a couple of opportunities in the orange half, but it's been 2 shots registered on net, and Alpha 54 again. Barcelona take the lead, his second goal.
And it's unassisted as well, just a slight delay. He taps it as he's jumping out. He had barely any boost. If you have a lot of boost, you can correct your car more. You can be a little bit less accurate. And
no! He didn't expect this ball to end up in front of his car. Alpha, with this first touch, he tries to get back to it, and it's challenged by Chaussette. But this next touch,
to see it.
He didn't expect the whiff boost, and it's so much tougher for PSG to break out. They did get that midfield boost. Fruity on the return, off the pass, PSG strike.
We wait for the final minute before it finally happens. Fruity turning around off of the challenge win from Farah, and just a well-placed shot. Fruity.
And Farah, big win out to the corner, but they still can't break out. Chaussette demoed, shot, no, it's set up for Alpha, he scores, and with 11 seconds, Barcelona tie.
Incredible last-second hustle from Devo, getting that demo. Bluey with the backboard pass, and then Alpha coming in to clean up.
Everything high on this backboard, forcing PSG to use a lot of boost. Straight down, can Bluey get there?
Oh, Bluey!
Get in! Barcelona finally, shot after shot, they finally break through. PSG can't do it. Barcelona go to New Jersey.
And Barcelona making history.
Another touch here for Yukio. Mystic can't get it cleared out past Violent Panda. And Yukio just trying to get the demo out. Turbo Pulsa scores from Violent Panda. Dignitas score first.
It's a nice job here. Stuck into the net was speed. Couldn't have any boosts. He only had 14 on the line. And that's why he didn't jump.
Hunting for that goal. The team that struggled to shoot all season long. They had those struggles still against TSM. Not as much, but here they struggle on defense, and Yukio takes advantage off the ceiling, and he picks up the second goal.
Yep, they catch Cooks in an awkward spot in the 1v1, and he just doesn't handle the ball properly. He got a little too far under it.
Cooks couldn't move in on the play, and the bricks come away empty.
And that was actually Dignitas. They kind of played themselves, but Violent Panda, what is this shot out of the corner? They almost give up a goal on double commit on defense. Like you said, nobody there from Bricks to pick it up. Ooh. And Violent Panda goes the length of the field.
Number 3, no more lives left for them to try to avoid the promotion tournament. Quick pass, Mystic has it! Off the pass from Cooks, they finally get on the board.
Well, you ask them to score a goal because they haven't yet, and they do it just fine. Cooks are a nice catch in the midfield. Violent Panda wasn't there to pick it up. And Yukio, he wasn't in a bad spot, actually.
Showing their resilience as the shot blocked off the post. Standing was Yukio. It looked like he might have gotten it.
Oh, and they're going to score.
Speed off the return. 2-0 for the Bricks.
How does this pinball around the net like that halfway in? Pinch from Cooks here into the corner. Turbo Pulse is in a great spot. He's right there to catch it.
In a game that hasn't had a lot of goals.
Well, it's not over yet. Dignitas have definitely shown they can. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, was that a Chiefs?
Game 3's done.
Oh, okay, it's done.
I take it back.
It's done.
I think it's done.
2 minutes in?
I think it's done.
That's a call, but Cooks, he gets that pinch right off the top.
2.5 minutes, you know. But we'll see what they can do, and it's a breath of life for the Bricks as they will find 4. Speed has to contort his car a little bit out of the top of the box, and Cooks here. Great pass and way to get around this one to slide it in.
I mean, a breath of air. It bounced back in the series. Well, this is the way to break out. And there's been a couple of key pinches that are just tough to expect, and now things fall apart for Dignitas. Crookser picks up another goal off the rebound.
And it's a nice win off the kickoff, too. Just Turbo Pulse, a tough spot off the kickoff, rotating into the net, having the ball come over your head forehand. It's not an easy play for Turbo, and he just couldn't get there.
And you can't let this get you down if you're Dignitas. You bought yourself a 2-game buffer against the Bricks.
Yep.
They pick up a 6th goal, but still, it's just, game 3 at this point is a wash with 2 minutes to go. The Bricks have just peppered this net with goals. But for Dignitas, these first 2 games, you looked solid. I'm saying that it feels bad to get scored on 6 times if you're Dignitas. For the Bricks, it feels great. How about 7? You're talking about a pick-me-up game. This is, you're standing on both your legs, shot of adrenaline. And you got to feel great about yourself in these final 2 minutes. Or I guess you could say they've been consistent the wrong way.
It's been shooting accuracy.
Yeah.
They had a couple of great chances as Violent Panda catches an awesome pass from Yukio from the corner of the box. Or the midfield, sorry. It came from the corner of the box, and Violent Panda shot it from the other side. And just wonderful placement into the top left. So they'll get 1 back.
And just fighting for relegation.
They've been to grand finals in general.
We were joking about it halfway through the season that, oh man, Dignitas, they've had a rough start to the season. Could you imagine them in the promotion tournament? And now we're in week 5, and we're like, oh, if Dignitas don't win this series, they're going to head to the promotion tournament. And it's tough in midfield and win those challenges. That's what gave Dignitas their wins in game 1 and 2 is their very strong challenge game that just worked for them.
Jeez, that's into the net too?
And Speed scores again. I mean, they're just destroying Dignitas. They might get 10 goals. Have 10 goals in like the last 3 seasons ever been scored in an RLCS game? They might get 3 more at the rate they've been scoring. And does he pick up another? Yeah, we get 10.
We get 10.
Why not? Why not? 36 seconds left. We hit the double digits for the Bricks, making up for all the goals they couldn't score during the season.
Well, it doesn't matter if you score them all.
Very defensive game so far. No one really able to find a consistent presence in the midfield, but the rebound free off the backboard. Violent Panda, he'll score that. 1-0 for Dignitas.
And Mystic was the one rotating back into the net because he just lost the challenge in the midfield. A rare miss from Cooks here. 2 in a row, in fact. And Mystic just wasn't going to make it back.